The city of Dubny, Moscow region, Russia, was hit by a drone attack. Local Telegram channels reported on this. Ukrainian kamikaze drones targeted the Kronstadt plant, which produces Orion, Inokodets, Molniya, Grom, Termit, Helios, and Sirius drones, as well as ground control systems. Earlier it was already attacked, which was reported in the Ukrainian General Staff. Also at night, the Lukavitsky aviation plant named after Varnin, which has the status of a strategic enterprise and is engaged in the production, assembly, repair and modernization of military aircraft, mainly MiG-29, MiG-23, MiG-29K/Kub, MiG-29M/M2, was attacked. It is in Moscow region. In addition, drones also flew to Tula, and locals reported explosions in the area of 3 enterprises of the defense industry. In St. Petersburg, Pulkovo introduced the Carpet Plan. The Ministry of Defense of the Russian Federation counted 155 drones over Russian regions and occupied Crimea. 53 unmanned aerial vehicles over the territory of Kursk region, 19 unmanned aerial vehicles over the territory of Bryansk region, 15 unmanned aerial vehicles over the territory of Smolensk region, 14 unmanned aerial vehicles over the territory of Belgorod region, 13 unmanned aerial vehicles over the territory of Tula region, 11 unmanned aerial vehicles over the territories of Oryol region and Moscow region, 7 unmanned aerial vehicles over the territory of the Republic of Crimea, 4 unmanned aerial vehicles over the territory of the Republic of Crimea in the territory of the Lipetsk region and over the waters of the Black Sea, 2 drones each over the territories of the Rostov and Kaluga regions.
Их дохуя летит, реально дохуя. Очень много на город летят.
Нет. Да, да, видно.
Тихо. Ебанулся. Это беспилотник. Это беспилотник, блядь.
Давайте по домам.
Блядь, там уебало прям попало, блядь. Во, второй! На нахуй! На нахуй!
Fighters of the Ukrainian Special Operations Forces have struck a Zemlya-Deli remote mine-laying engineering system belonging to the invading Russian army. The strike, carried out by a kamikaze drone, destroyed the rare system, valued at $25 million, by setting it on fire. The Zemlya-Deli remote mine-laying system is designed to create minefields at distances of up to 15 kilometers, using rocket-propelled projectiles to deliver various types of mines. The system can carry up to 50 projectiles, each capable of containing several mines, allowing it to deploy up to 600 mines in total. The United Kingdom will deliver more than 5,000 air defense missiles to Ukraine, the British government announced in a statement on Thursday. The UK and Ukraine will sign a defense agreement on the supply of missiles for air defense systems from the British company Thales today at this year's Ukraine Recovery Conference, taking place in Rome. The UK has committed to producing missiles for Western air defense systems in support of Ukraine over the period of 19 years in a £2.5 billion project. According to the British government statement, the defense agreement will help Ukraine continue its resistance in the war launched by Russia. This announcement underlines our continued support for Ukraine, boosting their air defenses against devastating drone and missile attacks and supporting the critical work to reconstruct this nation and provide the hope that they need, the government press service quoted UK Deputy Prime Minister Angela Rayner as saying. Under the deal, the UK will also provide up to £283 million in bilateral assistance to Ukraine over the coming year. Additionally, £10.5 million will be allocated for the governance reform program and up to £1 million to support Ukraine's Green Transition Office in the 2025 to 2026 financial year. The United States has resumed weapons shipments to Ukraine, delivering 155mm artillery shells and guided missile systems, two U.S. officials told Reuters. The deliveries come after a short pause in arms transfers by the Trump administration that raised concerns in Kyiv and Washington. Diplomatic efforts remain frozen, while Russia escalates its attacks. On July 9, Moscow launched the largest combined missile and drone assault of the war, firing over 740 projectiles at Ukrainian infrastructure. The barrage signals Russia's hardened military posture and fuels fears the war could stretch on for years. The resumed shipment includes 155mm artillery shells and GMLRS or guided multiple launch rocket system missiles, vital to Ukraine's frontline operations. The officials, speaking on condition of anonymity, did not disclose the size of the shipment or confirm if deliveries were complete. The pause, which occurred last week, was reportedly tied to Pentagon concerns over depleted U.S. munitions reserves. The White House has not formally commented on the internal review. President Donald Trump told reporters he was unaware of who had ordered the temporary halt in arms deliveries. He added that the U.S. would continue sending weapons to Ukraine, with an emphasis on defensive systems to counter advancing Russian forces. It is unclear whether the resumed shipment reflects a broader shift in policy or a continuation of prior aid commitments. Ukraine reported over 740 drones and missiles launched by Russia in a single night, the most extensive aerial attack since the war began. Strikes targeted infrastructure across multiple regions. President Volodymyr Zelensky responded by calling for tougher sanctions on Russian revenue sources, especially oil exports. In a statement, Zelensky said he has ordered expanded coordination with the United States to secure urgent deliveries of air defense systems and other military aid. Kyiv continues to press Washington for faster and more consistent support amid ongoing attacks.